Hi everybody and Happy New Year. It's this time of year where normally here in Minnesota we're worried about the cold weather and the dry weather that comes. We see everybody even down to Mexico has dry and cold weather. It's record cold weather all the way on the East Coast. Friends of ours down in Dallas have called us and told us it's 20 degrees. It's time to worry about your guitars. So I hate to say this, but you really need to check in with your guitars now. We're getting so many guitars coming into the shop, and the number one thing we have for these guitars that need adjustment is that they're dry. And it's time to address that right away. You can find commercial humidifiers, which is basically just a sponge in a container. You can buy that anywhere. We have them on sale. You can get large humidifiers, consoles. What you're looking for, even on a guitar like Ovations or whatever, any spruce top guitar, you're going to see the guitar will actually sink a little bit like this as it dries out. That does a lot to the adjustment, to the top, how the guitar buzzes. You'll also see the edges of the frets stick out a little bit. That means your guitar is dry. Are you getting nosebleeds? Your room is dry. Are you getting shocks? Your room is dry. Do you feel uncomfortable? Your room is dry. Wherever you keep your guitars, you should start humidifying them now. Even our friends in California, you know, the really dry weather right now is something you need to look at. So for the first time in a long time, we're putting out this alert nationwide. Your guitars are getting dry, and we are swamped. Our guitars, we will sometimes, I just took this guitar in trade. This is a nice Martin guitar, but it too had this drying top. So what are we doing? We're bagging it and putting a humidity inside the guitar. We have probably 20 or 30 guitars like this hanging in our wet room. You can put this on top of a humidifier. You can leave it next to the bathroom and get some of when you take a shower. No direct moisture. Just imagine cutting an apple in half, and that moisture would radiate out. And it's not just a one-time application. You're going to have to keep it up. So you can buy a small humidifier. For those of you down in Dallas, for those of you down in the southern states, you probably don't have to worry about humidifiers. You can buy one online. They're not a lot of money. You want to keep it in your guitar room, and you want to moisturize your guitars if you're having cold weather. I just had this happen to me. My ukulele that I just bought, a nice beautiful 30s style 3, and the bridge fell out. Why? Because it's so dry. So, there you go. That's our warning for everybody. The time is now. Get to it. Look at your guitars, your acoustic guitars in particular. Electric guitars, those too. But acoustic guitars, it's very dry. It's time to get some humidity. Put it inside the case, close the case, put it near the bathroom. Do something to try to moisturize your guitars, as well as yourself for your own comfort. Okay? We'll be back on more of this later.